All of your Connect assignments are listed sequentially by chapter. You'll notice there's 3 different types of assignments in Connect. There's a chapter pre-quiz, and the pre-quiz needs to be completed by 3 p.m. on the day we first cover a topic in class. You have 2 attempts at this quiz, and if you click on the information button, you can see that the pre-quizzes for each chapter are worth 5 points. They are due by 3 p.m. on the day we first cover a chapter in class. The homework. Most of the homework problems are algorithmically generated, and you have an unlimited number of attempts. They need to be completed by 3 p.m. on the scheduled due date, which is basically the day we start the next chapter. Late assignments are deducted. You're docked 25% for each fraction of a day the assignments are late. Again, you can click on the information button to find out how many points each particular homework assignment is worth. Generally, the exercises are worth 1 to 2 points each, and the problems are anywhere from 2 to 4 points each. The third type of assignment is a chapter quiz. The clock here indicates that it's timed. Each of the quizzes you have a 30-minute time limit, and you have 1 attempt. They must be completed by 3 p.m. on the scheduled due date, which again is typically the date we start the next chapter. Again, most of the homework assignments, you have an unlimited number of attempts, but you might see 1 or 2 homework assignments down here. For instance, chapter 10, this homework assignment, you only have 1 attempt. In any event, I will only count the best score for any of these pre-quizzes or homework if you work them more than 1 time. Only your best score will count. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the tools or resources that are available, particularly through Connect Plus. Let's go ahead and click on this first homework assignment. We have a pop-up box that comes up telling you when it's due, that you have 1 of an unlimited number of attempts, and that there's a 25% deduction for each fraction of a day that your assignment is late. A couple things to point out. First, at the top here is a link or a reference to the problem. It's exercise 2-23 from the end of the chapter. It tells you which learning objectives it covers. Once you've answered these questions, at any point in time, you can click on the Check My Work button. When you click on the Check My Work button, you get a pop-up box that tells you which answers you have correct and which answers are incorrect. Then you can close that and go back to your assignment and continue working on it. There's an ebook and references. If you click on this, it will show you the learning objectives and will link to the section in the ebook. This is only if you have Connect Plus, where you can find resources for answering this question. Once you've completed a question, or if you want to move on to the next one, you can click the Next button. And again, any point in time you can check your work to find out whether your answers are correct or incorrect. And again, this first chapter we have just a lot of conceptual questions with drop-down menus and fill in my blanks. Again, check my work, brings a pop-up window and tells you whether you've gotten any of the questions right or wrong. Continue on with assignment. Once you're done with the entire assignment, you can hit the Submit My Assignment button for grading. If you need to rework the assignment, you need to rework all of the questions in the assignment, so be sure you make use of the Check My Work button and don't submit the assignment until you're happy with the fact that you've gotten most of it correct or all of it correct. But be sure to submit it by the scheduled due dates. If you have questions and are going to send me an email, please send me and tell me which particular homework set it was. Send me the chapter title here, or better yet, identify the problem with this by the question number from the back of the textbook. So exercise, say I've got a question on exercise 2-25.